I think that cropping should work. Can you guess where I am? It's the 6th of June, 2025. Summer vacation coming to you from Circus Tower. Beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our sponsor for the whole tour is Sierra Nevada. They're doing all the episodes. Picked up a case in Mesquite. And our sub sponsor is Finney Farm Cheese. This is some young Gouda. We'll see what it's like. It's not been very cold. It's raw milk, as you see. It's cheese. Got a very cheese-forward flavor to it. Piquant. I just want to go check that guy out. He'd entered in the Utah Cheese Awards, and then I'd been down there and I actually sold his product. Got a few batches, a couple batches at least. And then he seemed kind of weird and hard to deal with. He wasn't associated with Warren Jeffs. I ain't gonna lie. And he got charged with some kind of what they do, welfare fraud with his food stamps, but he also had a lot of good things going for him. But people who bought it, they told me aren't FLDS, so I don't know if there's any good way to say that. No one said anything. The only person that ever said anything was Jamie McBride. I thought it was kind of funny. I have some of those pictures in the thing. I thought that had its authenticity. They're just real small. They're just kind of experimental batches. There's only a few things they're doing regularly, but they make a good product. Stocked this place called Pink Box right after, which was this donut chain I kind of heard of. That's it kind of beats Voodoo. I mean, I think for the quality it does. I love the idea of Voodoo donuts, but I could critique their makeup. Well, what can I say? So it doesn't feel like it did in past years here. I was recounting in my mind all the steps, and there used to be a whole bunch of different places like the Stardust, the Sands, Frontier, all these other ones that were like just made up the thing. So now it's just a few of these big ones, boom, and then you got to walk a long way, boom. But it's a crazy money machine here, I think. I gather. The malls are all like every luxury brand you can think of. It's like the Rome airport. I must kind of come off as rich. I walked into Louis Vuitton, and this guy, he was the most idiosyncratic of all the salesmen there. He just kind of perked up. He looked like he took the mob clients. He's kind of hunched over and big and fat and had these glasses, and like, oh my God, what's this guy done? You know, Louis Vuitton. So he could talk. and then they follow you around. And so I don't really want to stay in those places. Like, you know, maybe someday if I got really rich, I'd buy one of those business card holders. But and so it's an interesting thing for me to do, to go through these, being somebody who's into design and fashion to a degree. Look at what they're doing, and then just know that I would never buy any of this stuff or wear any of this stuff. It's so far from who I am, you know. There's a couple art galleries, and you get into the art gallery in a high-end mall. It's like a different twist, you know. I think your immediate thought is not the most educated patron, but you know, there was a bunch of Picasso ceramics and Picasso lithographs and, you know, stuff I hadn't seen. Herrings and Warhol, Ed Richet print. And that guy he was really attentive too. I was to tell him, no, I'm into art, I have a degree in art, and I try to dabble with my own fine art, and, you know, I'm into art history and all that, but I don't have anywhere near the money you need for this. So while I was gone, even after I put my vacation, all I got is a message back from Paul Merrill, which I had replied to him months ago when I saw his brother had died, who I knew. He thought I was in Salt Lake, so I have suspicion that somebody's presented something about me to him. But it was kind of braggy. He splits his time between Maui and someplace in Idaho and da-da-da-da-da. It's fine, dude. That's great. Good for you, Merrill. It's with most people. I don't know what to tell them. What the hell's in that? Uh-oh. That don't look good in my Sierra Nevada. I have to give us up the cost of their sponsorship or something. But I said before, it takes a lot to kill me. Cheers, people. Happy 225. Happy summer. Happy quarrel between Elon Musk. And did you not just see that coming? And Trump quarreling like schoolgirls. LMAO, as my son would say. He's done though. He's made mistakes. He just exposed himself, you know. Too many people knew about him, and then he's totally out of touch, you know, with things like, we're going to cut these programs. These are things that a lot of people in this country need and have counted on, and and our society has been able to provide for years and years. And you come in the richest man in the world on paper, and you have no fucking idea, you know. I talk about lack of social clues with Asperger's. No, there's just no way they can do that, you know. So what does he need it for anyway? So but I think tourism is down here. We'll go see. All right, well, it's a good sign off. What happens in Vegas is uploaded to the iCloud. It's the best I can do.